Goedenavond.
Goedenavond.
Bonsoir. Good evening.
Welcome.
Okay. Hello.
Hello and welcome to
Welcome.
Tango and Wine.
And wine. We are still Sonja and Sven
And Tana.
and Tana the dog. Okay.
Welcome for joining us for this live stream session for absolute beginners, or if you would like to see again a beginner step, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. As always, we start the class by saying cheers.
Chin chin.
Enjoy the lesson and let's get started because we have much to do tonight. Okay, good. First we start with our little warm-up. What we're going to do is we're going to review the Cuadrado and connect our cross step. So we're going to be basically reviewing both steps we will show. So first we start with the Cuadrado. We're going to turn the direction so we can keep on dancing in the living room, and then we will continue to the cross step.
Which I didn't follow.
And then we go, so then we continue to the cross step, and then we change direction. And then we start over with the Cuadrado, change the direction,
And then the cross.
and then we connect our cross step with the change of direction. Okay, so let's start all together. 5, we start with the Cuadrado, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. In the fourth, we turn a small quarter of a turn. And then we start, and 1, 2, 3. We go to the cross, and then we turn another quarter, side, collect, and then Cuadrado again. Turn, side, collect, and cross step again. The cross and turn, side, collect. Let's start over. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot to change direction, but no worries. Let's go to the cross now. 1, 2, 3, to the cross, and now change the direction. Then Cuadrado, 1, 2, 3, change the direction, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, change the direction, and 1, 2, 3, 4, change direction, Cuadrado, and collect. Okay, I hope that it's working. If we're going too quickly, please let us know in the chat. Let's try that to the music. All together. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Change direction, cross, exit. And Cuadrado again. Turn. And back. To cross. Change direction.
Turn again.
And we start over. Cuadrado. 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross, change direction. And exit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, Cuadrado, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, exit. One more Cuadrado, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. Okay, good.
Normally, that should be working by now. If not, you can rewatch the videos of the Cuadrado and the cross step over and over again.
Over, so the videos of the fast weeks, they remain online.
Yes.
Now, tonight we will be working the Ocho atras of the lady, so the backward Ocho. Last time we were working the Ocho adelante. This night we will be working the Ocho atras. We show first as always, and then we can practice together. So what we'll be doing is a side step change of weight for the leaders, and I will turn my partner and then step another side step. And then turn her once more to the other side, another side step, a change of weight, and then we exit with a cuadrado by turning in the end so we can continue dancing.
We show it again, and I'll
Yes.
explain what I will be doing with my feet
So
shortly.
let's show from the profile for the ladies then. So we have,
You go to the side, you collect and keep the left one in the air, pivot on your right, step back
One.
with left. Collect again in the air, and now you pivot to the back on your left.
Two.
Step with your right.
and then we exit with a cuadrado.
Back.
Okay, good. So I suggest that the ladies practice this first by themselves a few times, and then the leaders a few
Okay,
times.
so ladies, follow me. So we will start in 5, 6, 7, 8. You go one forward step to the side. And then from here the leader is making you turn, so your chest stays in contact with with your partner's chest. This leg, the left one, is not on the floor. If you do that, if you put your leg on the floor, you will change weight and you will not be knowing that it has to be a back step later on. So keep the left one in the air and then step backwards. And the same applies here. You collect your right foot in the air, like this, over there. Then the leader will pivot you in the other direction. So from here to my right side. And then I step back, I collect, and we exit together with the partner. Let's do that 4 more times. So we go forward, side, collect, pivot, then step along with your partner, collect here, don't put it down, and then turn to your right side. Step now with your right step, collect, pivot in front of your partner, and exit along with him. 3 more times. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, collect, pivot, back, collect, pivot, back, collect, pivot in front, and exit with your partner. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 to the side, collect and pivot. Step, collect, pivot, step, collect, pivot, and exit with your partner. Last time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, collect, pivot. Step, collect, pivot. Step, collect, pivot in front, and exit with the leader.
Okay, leaders. Now, our movement is quite straightforward. We start with 5, 6, 7, and back, side. Change your weight to your right leg and then turn your chest to the left. Accompany the lady in her back step by stepping sideways. Turn the chest to your right. Accompany the lady in her back step by stepping back left foot. Turn your chest in front and then change the weight and exit with right, forward, and then this forward we will turn and change the direction so we can keep on dancing in the living room. Okay, let's go 7 and 1, 2, change, turn, side, change, turn, 1, 2, change the direction, side, and join. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, change and turn, side and turn, side and turn, collect, and 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 7 and 1, 2, 3 and turn. 4 and turn. 5 and turn. Change. 1, 2, change direction. 3, 4. Together
Yes.
with our partner. 5, 6, 7 and 1, 2, change, and now turn your partner and then side. Turn your partner to the other side, side, turn your partner in front, change the weight, 1, change direction, and we start over. 7 and
1, 2, collect, pivot, step, collect, pivot the other side, step, collect, pivot in front of him, and exit together.
7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, pivot, side, pivot, side, pivot, change, exit. 7, 8 and 1,
2, pivot, 4, pivot, and exit with 7, 8.
Alright, good. Now, just a little bit of explanation before we try that to the music. So, for the followers, when you pivot, there's a few points of attention. Well, let's say maybe 2 points of attention during the pivot and after the pivot.
Even before the pivot, it
Oh.
starts. So when you start with your partner in the side step, you're not knowing what is going to happen next. So the first thing you need to do is actually you collect, and if you look closely, I connect here in the knees. I don't leave them open. I connect here and I try to have my chest on top of my hip, on top of my legs, the lower part of the feet, the ball of the foot. Then when I feel my partner is pivoting me, I don't go in the back, because if I go with my shoulders back, I will fall. So the chest actually is always pointed to him, and when I turn, I go like he's keeping me on the ball of my feet, and I turn towards him. There's always one part of my body in his direction. I never go fully perpendicular away from him. So you try to do collect, you stay in front of him, and when you pivot, you only pivot. I'm not stepping yet. When he's inviting me to step, I will show you like this. So I'm here. I don't go first with the shoulder. Same issue. I follow him with the leg, and then I arrive shoulder on top of hip, on top of knee, on top of legs. Those are crucial things. I join the feet, and I don't lean backward with my shoulders.
Okay, now for the leaders, I am actually provoking the pivot by turning the chest a little bit, but I'm actually provoking the pivot even more when I collect my feet by going slightly to the back with my body weight. So my hips go slightly back, so she starts to fall in the front of her feet so much. And then I turn the chest slightly, and this will initiate the rotation. And then I remain backwards, so she can stay in the front of her feet. So don't try to go to her to turn her. I know that's what you will want to do, but actually bring her to you to make her turn. Let's try it to the music. Okay, let's take our time first. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, change, and pivot, and side, and pivot, side, pivot, and exit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, change, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, stop, 1, pivot, back, and turn, side, turn, change, 7, and
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good.
So for the followers, you will learn to understand that the ball of the feet, so actually the front part of my feet, so this I will show you, is really important. The muscles that you're using while dancing, and especially while you're pivoting, they will develop better. It does help that my leader invites me to go to the ball of my feet, so I don't lean backward during the
Good.
pivots.
Okay. Remember, if it's not working, you can rewind the video and then rewatch it also. Pause it and slow it down even. Now, we will continue. We will be adding a movement which we call the Mordida or the sandwichito, they call it also. So, we start with the same beginning. So, the first Ocho, the second Ocho, but instead of accompanying her there, I'm going to let her step and I'm going to look with my right foot for her left foot. Then I will step over and I will sandwich her foot. You cannot see that from this angle, but don't worry, we will change direction.
Then he invites me to step over, so I slightly touch his foot and I step in a small forward Ocho over.
And then we exit. So I will show from the other side. So we have the first pivot, the second pivot. I go with my right leg to her left leg, Mordida or sandwichito. I invite her to come to that leg.
So I touch his leg and then he invites me to step over
A pivot.
And make a forward pivot.
Another pivot.
Ocho adelante.
Change of weight and then we exit. Don't worry, we will first try this by ourselves. Ladies first.
So we go from 5 and I go immediately into a side step, so it's clear. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to the sides. Collect, this is the same beginning as before. Pivot, the same beginning as before, and we continue with a back step. We collect and then another pivot. But instead of just going to the next pivot, our leader invites us to transfer and wait. Because he comes with his right foot, he really touches my left foot. He goes around, and then when he has finished and moves backward, this is an invitation for me that he shows in the embrace that I go forward. So when I go forward, I take advantage of the opportunity to make a little quality adorno. So I touch his foot and he invites me over with right in forward ocho, which you know from the previous classes, and another one to exit. Yeah, and then he turns obviously in the right dance direction. We do that 4 more times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Side, collect, pivot, back, collect, pivot, and he waits. He invites you to wait, so he's not making you move. He does sandwichito with his right foot and finishes with the left. He goes back. This invitation invites me to touch. I touch with this part of my foot, his left foot. And then I step over. It's a forward ocho. This is a small step, so I'm not reaching. It's a very small step. Transfer the weight, and then ocho adelante, ocho adelante again, and exit. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. And turn. Step. Collect. And turn. Then go to sandwichito. 1, 2. He goes back. He invites you to step over. And another ocho. Back. Side. Close. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 to the side, pivot and turn. Step, pivot, sandwich. Bam, bam. He goes back, and you can Go in forward ocho. Don't forget he's still in front of you. Exit together. Last time, and then the leaders take over. To the sides. In 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Collect, pivot. Back step. Collect, pivot. He does sandwichito. You wait. He goes back and invites you to touch his foot and make a small forward step that turns into forward ocho or ocho adelante.
Okay, leaders. Good. Let's go. And we go 7 and back. Side. Change, turn your chest. Side, turn your chest. And keep on turning, but now extend your right leg. So you go down a bit on left and you extend your right leg. Then you sandwich her foot. You go right back, and this will invite the partner to want to walk on this side of it. Then I'm going to transfer my weight to my left leg, and at the same moment turn the chest. I will turn back to the direction over there, change your weight, and then we exit side jump. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, turn, go down, look for her foot, sandwich her foot, right back, invite her to step over, transfer your weight to left, turn your chest back to left, and then exit, side, join. 7, and 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, turn, look for her foot, sandwich, right back, invite her to step, change the direction of your chest, change your direction to your chest, change your weight, and now exit, side, join. Last time, 7, and 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, turn, look for her foot, sandwich, right back, she steps over, turn your chest to left, change your weight, and now we change the direction to exit. Ladies!
Let's try with our partner.
Okay, let's try it slowly because it's quite complicated, this movement. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, turn, and now look for her foot. So I'm touching her left foot. Then I step over and around so I can grab her foot between my feet. Then I step backwards, the partner steps forward, and now I'm going to transfer my weight to left and turn, then look to my left, change your weight, and then exit, side, join. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, turn, sandwich, right, back,
Step over,
turn,
ocho adelante. Step and turn.
and now exit. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, change, turn, 4, turn, look for the foot,
turn.
sandwich, right back,
Touch and step over. Ocho adelante and one more. Exit. Yes. Let's try one more in this direction.
and then we try music. 6, 7, and 1, 2,
Collect, pivot. Step, collect, pivot. This is a far pivot. Transfer. And touch. Step over. Go to ocho adelante. Forward turn.
Alright, let's try to the music.
Don't worry, if it doesn't work right away, you can rewatch it as many times as you want.
Yes, of course. Okay. and back.
Then touch, step over, forward turn, another forward turn.
And exit. 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sandwich.
And then step over, turn and pivot.
And exit. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, turn, 4, turn. Look for the sandwich, right back. And turn. Ocho adelante. Exit. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, turn.
5, 6, 6.5. There you go. Then step over, small pivot, ocho adelante, and exit.
Once more. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Pivot. 4. Pivot. 5, 6, 7, and 1.
Touch, step over, ocho adelante, forward turn,
And exit. One more time. 7 and 1, 2, 3. Pivot. Sandwich.
then touch, step over, and ocho adelante twice.
Okay, very good, everybody. We hope that it's working for you. We have almost reached the end of the class. So, today we were reviewing our basic Cuadrado, and we were also reviewing the salida cruzada or the cross step.
And we did that also with the exit in a turn, so you could move and move around in your living room.
Exactly. Then, new was the Ocho atras. So, we have two versions. The version 1 is the simple Ocho atras, where we just lead 2 backwards ochos to the partner, a change of weight, and then exit with Cuadrado. And then the last version we did was the Mordida or the sandwichito. So we have Ocho, then Mordida,
Then you had one forward ocho and another ocho adelante. Yes,
That's all we did tonight. Okay, good.
that's
So-
a lot.
Yes, a lot. We have about 1.5 minutes left to dance one more tango. I suggest we finish this very nice song by Francisco Canaro, and then we see each other again, not next week, but the week after. You can dance whenever you want. Much, everybody.
It was a real pleasure to have you again amongst us in the living room for
Yes,
our tango and wine evening.
exactly.
So there's still some music going on.
Yeah, in the background, in the background.
So like Sven said, we don't see each other next week, but we will be joining you in 2 weeks' time, so just 2 weeks before Christmas. And hey, thank you again for the donations we received last week. That's really, really kind of you. and really nice and supportive. So we really appreciate it as well.
Cheers everybody, stay safe.
Stay healthy.
And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye
See
bye.
you next time. Bye.
Thank you Erik. De nada.